Shalom, call all Yahawah. I just want to make a quick video about this storm that just passed by Florida, and it actually swept through the Bahamas. And there's more coming because, this is the months, I should say, when these storms get real intense. So there's going to be more coming, like back to back. That was just the beginning. You look at this destruction, and I just was thinking about certain scriptures when they talk about the Lord being terrible. And that's how a lot of people are going to submit. Because right after this storm, people was like, oh, God, help us, oh, Jesus, and all that stuff. But before all that, they was having little festivals and doing all type of other stuff. They weren't thinking about the Most High. So I'm going to go into the scripture real quick. It says in the book of Psalms, chapter 66, verse 5, it says, come and see the works of Yahawah. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. Hey, when you look at this right here, this is terrible. You got people, they fleeing the island. And they call them category 5 storms the hand of God, which it is, because he put his hand in the midst of everything. He omnipotent, omnipresent. So something going down. Best believe he ordained it. Even when they give these devils the authority, the position and the technology, they use like them heart weapons and all that too. Because you have people be like, oh, they use the heart machine and all that. He gave them the idea to even come up with the heart machine. And you got all type of viruses breaking out down there. Like I was looking at something online. It was talking about the cholera. When you go into it, that goes into other scriptures too. It says it should be plagues, famines and pestilences. Now let's look up cholera, because you got the bubonic plague, which they call that the Black Death, going on out on the West Coast, and you got this going on down there. Say cholera is an infectious and often fatal bacterial disease of the small intestine, typically contracted from infected water supplies and causing severe vomiting and diarrhea. And the water really contaminated down there because a lot of dead bodies floating around. And they was talking about the body count or whatever, but they ain't put the real count out. It's hella people dead down there. They said why is cholera called the blue death? They said people with very bad cholera have so much diarrhea that they do not have enough water and electrolyte salts left in their bodies to survive. Cholera has been nicknamed the blue death because a person dying of cholera may lose so many body fluids that their skin turn bluish gray. Hey, that's why you should feel the Most High, man. To make something like that, hey, going to another scripture, it says in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 21 says, thou should not be affrighted at them, for the Lord thy power is among you, a mighty God and terrible. So that's basically talking about not fearing the people in power, because the one that's really controlling everything is the Most High. He controls himself on the left side and the right hand side. Let me go into one more scripture real quick and I'm in this off. Psalms 89:7 says, Yahawah is greatly to be feared in the assembly of the saints, and to be had in reverence of all them that are about him. And that's what certain men about the Most High, speaking his word, enlightening people about what's really happening, what's really going on. I'm gonna read one more scripture too. It's in the book of Psalms, chapter 47, verse 2. It says, for the Lord Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. Hey, just looking at this destruction, man, it's terrible right there. And there's more coming. And the Bahamas don't got it. Still got Cuba and Haiti and Dominican Republic down there. Puerto Rico. And other various islands. So call all Yahawah. Shalom to the elect. Get yourself right, man. Get ready for what's about to come. Because, hey, this stuff hitting these islands first. It's going to come to America next. Saving the best for last. Or the worst for last, I should say. Shalom.